Staff addressed an accounting issue and appropriately saw that crypto assets held in custody today are not segregated or not bankruptcy remote in bankruptcy and should be appropriately put on public company financials.
I wish I had time to go into the ESG rule and everything else, but Chairman Gensler, your record of failures to protect investors and abuses of power make it clear that we need to restructure the Securities and Exchange Commission. The failures are many, but let me cite some of the abuses. You average more than 2 rules proposals a month. You provide inappropriately short comment periods. You have unworkable and unlawful ESG disclosure mandates on the market. You have essentially a Hotel California rule for crypto where you can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. You have endless discovery with no resolution and no clarity for the captives in the market. You have unworkable proposals for overhauling equity market structure, a de facto ban on crypto through proposed custody rule. You have high staff turnover, unhappy people leaving your office, and unhappy companies and capital leaving our country. To correct a long series of abuses, I'm introducing legislation that removes the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission and replaces the role with an executive director that reports to the board where all authority would.
Blockchain regulation is constantly decided. So with that new roadmap in mind, I'm going to go over some of the highlights for the quarter. So relevant asset transaction volume on the network this quarter surpassed 419 million, the highest we've seen since we started tracking and reporting in Q1 2020. In a year where utility has become somewhat of a buzzword, this says a lot about the growth and use over time of assets on Stellar that are backed by real financial instruments. CoinMe, a leading cryptocurrency cash exchange in the US, integrated USDC on Stellar for the CoinMe wallet and global cash on-ramp and off-ramp ecosystem. Now users can turn physical cash into USDC across thousands of local locations nationwide. It's the latest chapter in the expansion of Stellar's on and off ramp infrastructure, something we've been focused on since 2015. On top of talking directly with key issuers of these assets like Circle and GMO and others, SDF is also working on ways to attract fintechs, banks, and other licensed entities to explore issuing assets on Stellar. This quarter, we launched the Stellar Asset Sandbox, a suite of tools to help asset issuers get familiar with Stellar and easily make the assessment on how Stellar can support their projects. The sandbox, designed in participation with Cheesecake Labs, makes it easier than ever to explore issuing an asset on Stellar.
Optimistic that we're going to get something on stablecoins by the end of the year. The reason why is because we don't have a choice. If we want to have a voice in this, we need to get it done this year.
Yeah. When you say the U.S. government, who are you referring to? Is this a congressional question? Is this the SEC CFTC question? Is it the Biden administration? And
here's the thing. Dundell-Dixon is on Bloomberg Crypto. I used to watch Bloomberg every single morning. It's the financial market. So to have CEO of crypto company on Bloomberg, she's laying the smackdown. Get him, Dixon.
Directives coming from the White House. I mean, who realistically is in charge?
Well, we've actually already seen the Biden administration indicate, at least on stablecoins, that we need to see something happen there. So I feel like that's already been a directive from the White House and the administration.
And the money is here.
What's up, everybody? I'm Olivia, and I'm here in West Hollywood, Los Angeles. And today I'm talking to people just like you to find out their thoughts on cryptocurrency.
Okay, talk to us, Olivia.
What do you know about cryptocurrency?
So all I know, like, crypto is gonna be like future currency. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna bump up. Everything is all the way now. Yeah.
Have you ever invested in any?
Yes, I do some. Like Shiba, Ripple. Ripple is the best.
Did he say Ripple is the best? I think he did say. He said he's recommended Shiba and Ripple.
Here's the big challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That's the challenge. And of course, the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got. I have found in my experience that income does not far exceed personal development. Now, sometimes income takes a lucky jump, but sure enough, unless you grow out where it is, it'll usually come back where you are. Life has strange ways. If somebody hands you $1 million, best you become a millionaire quickly, so you get to keep the money. Otherwise, sure enough, it'll disappear. Somebody once said, if you took all the money in the world, divided it up equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. Incredible. Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. Success is looking for a good place to stay. So instead of going after it, you work on yourself. Personal development. See, the major question to ask on the job is not what are you getting? The major question to ask on the job is what are you becoming? See, the big question is not what am I getting paid here? The big question is what am I becoming here?